Hey guys, let's do a nightly review. This is Tuesday night, or sorry, this is Wednesday night, um, March 9th. So we're gonna do a quick, quick nightly review of the market here. As you can see, we'll start off like we usually start off this time. We'll go market, talk about the market, and talk about the sectors, and then get into some individual stocks I am looking at. You can see we had a nice bounce today. So, um, came down to that 41.50 level, and the ES had a nice bounce for the day. You can see pretty much everybody bounced today. If we look at the SPY and the Qs, they both had nice moves off of some key. The goal line that is is a daily level, so some key daily levels off that 422 level. If we go into the SPY itself, we can go to the 4-hour chart. And you can see here, we opened up right at that daily level of the 422 and kind of bounced the rest of the day. And then even if we go into the hourly and break it down a bit more, see where we bounced at open. And since I trade mainly on the 5-minute, we'll look at the 5-minute, and you can see we were essentially, right at that 422 level, gap down in the morning, and then we bounced up. And then we've basically been trading between that 422 and 429 level today. So traded between that zone today. If we look at sectors, you can see we're still super weak across the board. Looking at semiconductor sector, tech sector, healthcare, communications, consumer, discretionary, and then financials. They're all still weak. If you look at all the sectors, really the only sector that's decently strong, the only two sectors that's decently strong is the energy and the utilities sector. And you can see utilities took a bit of a dip today, and the energy sector has been extended as well. So it opened lower and started moving back down towards that 21 EMA as well. So, things don't look the healthiest, right? We still need semiconductors and tech sector to start gaining some strength if we're going to have a market pull around a market. If we're going to have a market a reversal, in my opinion, we can't have the market gaining on strength when it comes to the energy and utilities. It's just not going to carry the market. So semiconductors and tech have to turn around in order for us to start seeing lower highs and higher highs here. So let's look at a few different stocks I am looking at. Let's see. We'll go back to market overview. So even though energy and utilities pulled back today, I still am pretty high on them for some setups, mainly because if you look at stocks like XOM, so ExxonMobil is still breaking out of that daily squeeze. CVX does look a bit extended, but it's showing exceptional strength here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even on the down day, we've got 9 green days in a row. So one could say it's still extended, but we could still easily go to higher highs here just because of that strength. ConocoPhillips is another one that looks pretty good. The thing I like about Conoco is even though we had that buying pressure start to diminish, it's still above that 21, and we had lower selling pressure today. So we could see a bounce back up towards high for Conoco. And then the best setup I see is in the Occidental Petroleum for a couple reasons. One, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 7 bars, so essentially we could still go maybe a couple more days. Also, it broke above this high of $50, and you can see it stayed above there on the last 3 days. Plus, this last day right here, you can see we had great volume. It's above the 21, and this bar is strong, right? We had kind of a pin bar here, but some red days, and then we had a strong day here, so we could easily see Occidental start moving above this $58 level tomorrow. So that's one I definitely got my eyes on. Few more stocks I'm looking at here is Apple. If we do continue with that market push, and I say that because let me go to the SPY real quick. I say that because if you look at the SPY, we've got selling pressure start to diminish. We do have almost above average buying pressure, and we're starting to work our way back towards that 21 EMA. So we could easily just as well see a push up towards that 434 level tomorrow. If it does push up towards that level, Apple is definitely one of the stocks I got my eyes on. One, because it follows the SPY and Q, and two, because we got a nice little pin bar here. Not a full hammer pin bar, but we definitely have some buying pressure off our key intraday level here. So we could see that breaking through that 163 level and pushing up to 165 tomorrow, up towards that 21 EMA. Another one that looks good is Google. So Google, what I like about Google is we had some decent buying pressure coming in here. We had that selling pressure start to diminish, and it started to peak its head above that 21 EMA. So we could move up towards that 2,700 level, 27, 24 level tomorrow. You can see we had a heck of a day today, moving $126. That's well over its ATR for the day. And we had some buying pressure coming in off of a key daily level there. Another one that I think looks good is cost. We had definitely kind of like a dragonfly doji here, but definitely some buying pressure off of that 21, and it's squeezing, and it's got buying pressure within the squeeze. So looking for a move above that 532 level, upwards of 539, 544. If we get into kind of that hourly chart, so you can see here, if we get a break above that 530, 531 level, we could see 539-ish, up towards that 545 level. That'd be Monday's high, going back to Monday's high. So and then last but not least, if the market is weak tomorrow, one of the stocks I've got my eyes on is Nike. Even though we did have some selling pressure or some buying pressure coming in, we've got a gravestone doji here. So buyers came up, kind of showed their feathers here, right? But then sellers definitely pushed them back down to end the day. So I would expect to see some lower lows on Nike if we have a weak day tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how things play out. But with that being said, hopefully you took your trades, mitigated risk, and grew your account. If you do have any questions or concerns, you know what to do. Hit your boy up. If you want me to review any stocks, any setups, any trades, any fundamentals, any technicals, whatever, hit me up. Definitely want to see this channel grow. Trying to grow the channel, trying to help as many people as I can, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you got your study up tonight, and a lot going on tomorrow. I think jobs reports out tomorrow. So we'll see how things open, and we'll kind of go from there. With that being said, I'll talk with you guys later.